And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. For this, we know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
And the starting group for the Celtics. They've got Jalen Green, Zach LaVine out there with Castle. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's Baller in at the 5. Now here's Collins. Back to Edwards. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Wallace outside. And he gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's LaVine. He really had an off game against the Mavericks. 6 to shoot. Castle outside. Goes up on the wing. Blocked! And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Right side Edwards. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Castle. And it's the Celtics ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Baller, following the score by Atlanta. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wallace, the pass to Collins. Green against Ingram. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Williamson outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Green from the arc, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The shot by Ingram, no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Castle for 3. Wallace pulls it in. The Hawks trailing. Outside Edwards. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Williamson. LaVine against Edwards. LaVine passes to Baller. The fadeaway. The bank shot, no good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Moody's checked in for Boston. And so he makes both from the line. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Green, the pass to Baller. Now here's Levine. Pass to Green. From outside the arc. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Hawks leading. Ingram into the lane, and he gets that one. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, just going to work on the defense. Ingram using an agile move to beat him.
Green with a screen on Edwards. Williamson outside. Back to Levine. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And there's Williamson on the assist by Levine.
With authority. Zion making sure they beat the clock.
Wallace, the pass to Collins. Now Ingram. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
He misses the free throw.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
And he sinks the second. Boston trailing. Levine feeling it out a bit. There's the screen. Pass to Moody. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. Wallace with it. Green picks him up. Levine with a steal. Outside, Green. Collins against Williamson. Williamson is double. Green, the pass to Moody. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's got 7 points.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Pass to Z. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. And no good trying to use the glass. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me is they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And that one's good. Ingram.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Levine. Fires for 3. Rebound Atlanta. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. Now here's Wallace. He's covered closely. And they pick up 2. 6 points for him.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Williamson outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Going with a whole new group out there. Karis LeVert's checked in for Boston. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. The Hawks, #1.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Here's Okogie. And here's Richards. Pass to Okogie. Puts it up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. So it's Boston now. 6-point game. LeVert outside. Here's Baller. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by Trent. The Hawks lead by 6. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you.
Making the commitment. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
I'll tell you what, how high Levine gets on the jump, this guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
Dosunmu, the pass to Barnes. And here's Trent. Nice D from Levine. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Moody. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's checked by LeVert. Pass to Barnes. Fires the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
It's a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot-up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
LeVert passes to Moody. Now here's Levine. From the arc. Richards pulls it in.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Pass to Trent. A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Trent against Levine. Here's Baller. LeVert outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Cason Wallace.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Boston making a switch here. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Dosunmu outside. Richards with a screen. Lets it fly. And Atlanta misses again.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pirtle with a screen on Trent. Green, the pass to Pirtle. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle and that big frame of his driving to the bucket. You love to see a big man move like that.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Dosunmu. 13 points in the win against Orlando. 19 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now Levine, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And that does it for the first quarter. Atlanta on top, up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Paul Reed is out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Jalen Green. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Now here's LeVert. No points so far. And here's Green from the arc. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. Atlanta leading by 5. Wallace, the pass to Z. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jakob Pirtle. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions.
He does not get the second one. Celtics trail by 6. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. LeVert finds Pirtle to the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. LeVert passes to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, that's thanks to Karis LeVert's court vision, making the right plays in pick-and-roll action.
Wallace outside. Outside Edwards. Wallace outside. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Oh, Pirtle, he is not having it at the rim on the defensive end. That is beautifully done.
LeVert, that's good.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Z, covered by Pirtle. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Atlanta shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Clarkson's checked in for Boston. Castle comes in for LeVert.
1 shot.
Celtics trail by 5. Castle with it. Yet to see a basket. Green. Oh! Hammers it home.
So nice. And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Ingram against Clarkson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by Castle. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Atlanta with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
So it's Boston now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Here's Clarkson over Ingram. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Shot is good.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
Pass to Pirtle. And here's Castle. He's got a clear path. Here's Wallace. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Outside Levine. Rebound Atlanta. Z's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Wallace, the pass to Collins. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The finish inside by Edwards.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Ingram against Clarkson. Pirtle with a screen on Ingram. And it's Clarkson missing.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
That one's good for 2.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Pass to Clarkson. Pirtle with a screen on Ingram. Clarkson for 3. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
They anticipate well defensively, force a lot of mistakes, and quickly turn defense into offense.
Boston making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. The Hawks lead by 11. Pass to Edwards. Collins a screen. To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. And Boston pushing it up now. Green in the post. Guarded by Edwards. Wallace outside. Pass to Z. Outside for Ingram. This one for 3. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
changes here. Richards is checked in for John Collins. Okogie comes in for Ingram, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Wallace. Moody's checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 13. Outside Levine. Castle a screen on Edwards. Right side Moody. Castle outside. Picked by Pirtle. Clock at 6. Boston no good that time either.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Dosunmu up top. The 3. The rebound by Moody. Boston has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Williamson. Now Pirtle. Now here's Williamson. Here's Castle to win the drought. Richards pulls it in.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Okogie. Pass to Z. And here's Edwards. Buries it from 3. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Trent Jr. comes in for Anthony Edwards. Castle against Trent. Williamson inside. Castle finds Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Forceful play by Zion.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Dosunmu outside. To the middle. Here's Okogie. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Oh, terrific execution in the pick and roll action. Okogie making the defense pay.
Back to Castle. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game. And Atlanta with possession here. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Richards, the pass to Trent. Barnes against Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richards. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Zion Williamson, first team starter.
And now Now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Atlanta.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
Celtics trail by 17. Outside Levine. Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. No dice from 9 feet.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now Richards. Here's Okogie. No good from the wing. Boston's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Castle outside from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Richards has got rebound number 7 tonight. Okogie on the wing. Green covering. Dosunmu, the pass to Barnes. Trent from long range. Knocks down the long J. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, range is what Gary Trent gives you, and it's on display right there.
Pass to Baller. Now here's Castle. There's the 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 8 rebounds in the game.
I'll give you a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Atlanta leading by 20. Trent on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Dosunmu outside. Trent outside. 4-3. Rebounded by Green. Celtics trail by 20. Castle outside. Back to Green. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Baller. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks, he was awesome on the defensive end as well.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, what you like about Barnes in transition, he's equally proficient getting to the rack or setting up for the jump shot.
Pass to Green. Here's Baller. And so it's Atlanta with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you so much, guys. John, that's a talented team over there. What's given you guys the edge thus far?
I think we just came ready to play. I think the home court's giving us a little advantage, and I think we're just coming out to compete tonight. And I like the way we're starting, and I think we have to maintain that to finish the game out.
Their mentality was right on from the get-go, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. For the West, Jalen Duren.
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors. But the bottom line is no one can match up with him. He's just too big and too skilled.
You see that? He's using my move on the block, the Black Tornado.
What move is that? You going in circles?
Okay, stand up. I'll show you.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
I mean, their offensive rebounding, when you give yourself more chances to score points, the math is pretty simple, Ernie.
Yep, they're eating up those misses. Speaking of, when do we roll out the snack table?
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The Hawks lead by 22. Edwards out there with Cason Wallace. Then there's John Collins. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Z in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Green against Ingram. Wallace outside. Fires the 3. Here's Z. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And it's Green missing.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
And here's Ingram outside. The rebound, Celtics. Baller's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Green missing.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now here's Collins. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
And Boston pushing it up now. Pass to Baller. Here's Levine for 3. Boston, no good that time either.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Z. 12 points for him. The rebound by Baller. Baller's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Outside Levine. Pass to Baller. Williamson outside. To the paint. It's tipped. On the wing, Green. He buries it from 3. Green's got 14 points.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
See the pass to Edwards. Offensive rebound. Five to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. The shot is good. He's got 14.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The 2K leaderboard here, you see the top scoring small forwards over the past month. Brandon Ingram 3rd.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
Boy, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb. And their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop.
Now here's Williamson. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Castle misses.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Levine against Edwards. Pass to Z. On the wing, Wallace. Over Castle. Boston with a rebound. Outside Levine. Here's Castle. With the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. Castle's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points. Closer in to the hoop.
Ingram against Green. Now here's Ingram, guarded closely. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Here's Collins. Rebound Boston. Baller's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Levine. Ingram against Castle. Pass to Edwards. Here's Z. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins. Up again. Here's Z. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Outside Levine, beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Levine's gotten his second bucket on the night.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Pass to Z. Puts up the 8-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And here's Green from the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got his 3rd assist of the night. Wallace, the pass to Z. Ingram on the wing. Green covering. Here's Wallace. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they've paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Guys?
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report. Boston's shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Now here's Trent. Throws it up high.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. And it's Green with the ball for the Celtics. 19-point game. Pass to Levine. They set the pick. Down low. Richards with it. He's picked up by Levine. Williamson outside. Now here's Levine. 5 points in the game. Inside. DeSumo outside. And it's good for 2. And the Hawks lead by 21.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Moody. Pass to Green. To the middle. And they're pushing it up. Here's Wallace. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Williamson. Here's Green. Again, the miss by Boston.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Pass to Wallace. And here's Barnes. 5 on the clock. Here's Trent. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside, Green. Offensive board. A nice shot by Baller. Baller's got 6.
Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
DeSumo outside. Lets it go from deep. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Jakob Poeltl.
And we've seen his rebounding improve during the last several months. He seems more aggressive and assertive at getting after it and trying to make a real effort on the glass.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for DeSumo, and Okogie is subbed in for Trent. Poeltl's checked in for Boston. LeVert comes in for LaVine. And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. It's LeVert on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Edwards against Green. Let's go with a 3. Again, Green missing.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Deflects the pass. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And looking at the 2K leaderboard now, here are the 2 guards who have been shooting the lights out over the last 10 games. Third is Karis LeVert.
These long-range shooters almost always have the green light because they're just so accurate.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
Boston making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in, and Atlanta misses again.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And that comes off the assist by Green. Clarkson's got 5.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Here's Wallace. The kick out to Edwards. They get it again. Rebound Boston. LeVert up top. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Clarkson. The rebound by Atlanta. Z's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. LeVert goes against Edwards. Now here's Green.
Atlanta foul.
Castle's checked in for LeVert.
Team seconds. Checking in for the Celtics. Number 9, Stephen Castle.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. And here's Green from the arc. And it's Z with a rebound. Z's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Edwards with it. Green picks him up. Takes a 13-footer. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
Clarkson for 3. On target from range. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Atlanta in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Jakob Poeltl. Moody is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Castle in at the point.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Pass to Z. No good. Poeltl with some nice D. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Atlanta with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Z. Here's Ingram. Cans it from the wing.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's LaVine for 3. And it's Z with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Wallace, the pass to Z. Outside Ingram. Collins with a screen on LaVine. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
Celtics trail by 12. Castle outside. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound Atlanta.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Cuts off the pass. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's LeVert. Banked it in off the glass.
You've got to stay with LeVert in transition. I'll tell you, if you let him outrun you, it's going to be a long night.
Ingram, the pass to Edwards. Now here's Collins. Moody defends. And Collins with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to LaVine. How about LaVine showing off the range?
Feet planted, angle set. All LaVine needed was the basketball.
And here's Ingram. Wallace outside. Launches it. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Levine. Yes! Levine inside.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Wallace outside. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. He drops it from range. And that's now 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, that's his second 3, first of this half, though.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Edwards against Levine. Pass to Moody. Castle outside. Just 5 to shoot. Baller. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
Wallace, the pass to Z. Outside Edwards. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Ingram from the arc. Back to Edwards. Pass to Z. Now Ingram. Moody defends. Second chance shot. Z. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Levine for 3. Hits the trifecta. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. Boston pulls it in. Baller's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Here's Levine for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, there's the versatility Levine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Edwards taking on all comers.
And here in the 4th, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Castle outside. Outside Moody. To the inside. Castle outside. Good D by Wallace. Atlanta leading by 4. Pass to Collins from downtown. Boston pulls it in. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Williamson's checked in for Pirtle. Green comes in for Zach Levine. And Levert subbed in for Castle. On defense, the Hawks. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. Ingram, pass to Z. The shot's good. Z's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Now here's LeVert. Watch by Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Green.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Here's Baller. Pass to Green. Here's the three. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Moody. Blocked! And they get it back.
That's the foul. Moses Moody, second. Team first. Number 2. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Barnes, he's checked in for John Collins. Boston also changing it up. Levine comes in for Moody. And Castle subbed in for LeVert. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 8. Pass to Castle. Edwards against Levine. Down low. Oh, deflected. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Here's Z. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Zach LaVine.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Celtics trail by 9. Castle outside. Back to Levine. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Baller. to win the run, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
At the line for the Celtics, number 0. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Ingram, the pass to Wallace. Back to Ingram. Wallace outside. Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Over Levine. And Atlanta misses again.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Ingram. Here's Z. Right side Edwards. Oh, the shot is off. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Castle. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Barnes. They set the pick. Castle fires. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Ingram. Oh, the shake. Oh, what a move. A strong finish.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Oh, he can't get the layup. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Celtics ball.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Boston. 9-point game. Got a hand on it. Extra point. Crucial second chance bucket. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Now Ingram. Outside Edwards from downtown. Old Green rips down the board.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Wallace outside. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time to present our player of the game.